My name is Brandon Alvarado. I am the president of the Ride of Silence. Our organization is rooted in the remembrance of fallen cyclists, while we are also equally as focused in advocacy, education, and bringing communities together to establish a goal of having safer streets for all users, whether that be bicyclists, pedestrians, car drivers. I'd like to point out that the Ride of Silence was founded in 2003 by one person who had a friend who was killed while riding their bike. And he said, we need to do something about this. We need to remember this person and not let it go forgotten. He sent out some emails to his local community, tried to gain some support. Because of the nature of the topic, some people choose to not follow along or are hesitant to join the cause. He sent one invitation, said, I'm going to show up at this location. If you guys want to join, please join. If not, I'll do it by myself. He showed up. 1,000 people were there. It was met by, because of so many people being in attendance, the police showed up because they were confused why there was that many people. And it ended with the police saying, what can we do to support? So the police ended up escorting the ride, and they had helicopters and again, 1,000 people brought together for this one cause in 2003 for one person that was killed. Flash forward today, 2026, here we are, and it's grown into a global organization, a global cause, where we have anywhere from 300 to 400 organizers around the world who do this in their own community to unite communities and bring together people to make roads a safer place, again, for all users. Ride of Silence organizers are bike riders. We're all volunteers. The organization is based off of volunteers. We have no paid staff, so it truly is a passion of ours to want to carry out this mission. Oftentimes, people, when tragic crashes like this happen, sometimes it'll make the news. It happens and it disappears and then it moves on. One of the things that a lot of times we look at numbers and we say, a lot of cities and a lot of organizations and advocacy groups will count numbers and say how many fatalities we've had in this city and that city. And really, every single fatality is not just one person. It takes a chunk of the community. They could be a father, they could be a teacher, they could be part of a church. And so, one person really being lost affects a large group of people. And so it's important for us to continue to grow our numbers. I'm here in Italy to spread the mission, actually attending the Velocity Cycling Conference, and had the opportunity to join in other forums and get invitations for other rides to share what it is we do and let people know how important it is. And while, again, the mission of honoring cyclists who have been killed or seriously injured while riding is very negative, it's also very important that we continue it, to not let each one of the individuals as well as these pieces of communities around the world to be forgotten. Each one of the ride organizers, we allow the freedom for them to organize the ride in which they feel fit for their community. So there's not really a lot of firm requirements other than to invite as many people as they can, register their ride on our website, report the ride after they do it, and make sure to ride silently and carry out that honor for those fallen cyclists. We were founded in the United States. We are a global organization. We look forward to growing our organization, day after day, year after year, ride after ride. And again, I just would like to point out that this is not just for cyclists. If you are a car driver, if you are a pedestrian, however you transport through your community, this cause affects you. And it's very important that, for me, my personal goal, to find the way to create the message to relate to all people, to understand how important this mission is to all people, all users of the road, to again, with the goal of one day having safe streets for all people. All the ride organizers are often advocates in their own community, which means things like shaping policy, showing up to meetings for council members and politicians, making our voices heard. We also do education to cyclists, to car drivers, to pedestrians on. Because as a cyclist, we do have a responsibility to ride safely. Even as we rode up here, in a big group, a lot of times there are drivers who might say, oh, those cyclists think they own the road. All the people own the road. So, the road is for everybody. It's not just for car drivers. It's not just for cyclists. It shouldn't be a conflict in a competition. It's for all of us. So on our way up here, when we hit a stop sign, even if nobody was there, we stopped. If we were at a traffic light and it was red, we stopped. So as a cyclist, we have some responsibilities. A lot of the advocates and organizers for the Ride of Silence are carrying out that education. It also comes down to infrastructure. A lot of times that can be very challenging. Many people know infrastructure is a long process of decision making by political leaders, and oftentimes is met with a lot of kickback or all the reasons, or is favoring cars and traffic to pass through fast. One of the common denominators of fatalities and traffic crashes is speed. So, to be able to establish better infrastructure is really important. So all of these components are something that ride organizers around the world and many, many countries are pushing for. Again, advocacy, better infrastructure, policy, and education. So I just want to end with thanking you for your time to listen to me explain what our mission is in a deeper sense. I will invite you to join our organization in whatever capacity. You don't have to come ride. We have a website, even just sharing our organization with other fellow colleagues, friends, or family members. Our website is the rideofsilence.org, where you can find information about what we do. If you are interested in registering for a ride, there's information on how you can join and the process for doing that. And if you have any further questions, you can just reach out to the email and contact information there to see how you can bring safer streets, unite your communities, and make the roadways more inclusive and safer for everybody in your local community. So thank you, stay safe, and I appreciate you.